Good morning, students. I am the Dr. Ritika, the faculty of CSC department, as an associate professor in St. Andrews Institute of Technology and Management. Today, I am going to deliver the lecture on the subject of e-commerce, and today we will cover the topic of electronic payment system. So, here are the some objective of e-payment system is to understand the concept of electronic payment system and its security services, to bring out solution in the form of applications to uproot electronic payment, to understand working of various electronic payment systems based applications. So let's start with electronic payment system, which is known as EPS. So what is electronic payment system? Electronic payment system is a system which helps the customer or user to make online payment for their shopping. They transfer money over the internet. Also follow some traditional method like payment, check, credit card or cash, and some methods of electronic payments which include electronic cash, software, wallets, smart cards and credit or debit card. So here are the some examples of electronic payment system is online reservation, online bill payment, online order placing, online ticket booking are the examples of electronic payment system or EPS. So two storage methods which are based on EPS are, or we can say two modes of transaction to be done by e-payment system is online and offline. In online, individual does not have possessions personally of electronic cash, where a trusted third party like online bank holds customer cash accounts. Now in offline mode, customer holds cash on smart card or software wallets. Fraud and double spending require tamper proof encryptions to be done. So these are the type of electronic payment. First is payment card, electronic wallets, electronic fund transfer, that is EFT, electronic cash, check, you can say e-check, electronic cash system and micro payment system. All are the type of e-payment system. Or another we can classify into type of EPS as e-cash, e-wallets, smart cards and credit cards. All are related to the type of our EPS. First is e-cash, a system that allows a person to pay for goods or services by transmitting a number from one computer to another. Like the serial number on real currency note, the e-cash number are also unique. This is issued by a bank and represents a specified sum of real money. So it is anonymous and reusable. Now electronic cash security based on the cryptographic algorithms that prevent double spending, and serial number can allow tracing to prevent money launderings. Here is the e-payment process. Here you can understand that number one is customer, how customer a deal with bank, and bank verify the customer account and send back to the respond. After customer verification, they send respond to the merchant, and merchant follow the same method they deal with bank. Bank clarify and respond back to the merchant. So in the first step, consumer buy e-cash from bank. Second step, bank send e-cash bit to consumers. Number 3, consumers send e-cash to merchants. Number 4, merchants check with bank that eCash is valid, and after the checking of merchant, bank verifies that eCash is valid, and finally parties complete the transaction. So it is the method how eCash processing to be done. Next, e-wallet. It is another payment scheme that operates like a carrier of e-cash and other information. So the main aim is to give shoppers a single, simple and secure way of carrying currency electronically. So their trust is the basics of e-wallets as a form of electronic payment. Here is the procedure of using e-wallets. First, decide on an online site where you would like to shop. Second, download a wallet from the merchant's website. Third, fill out personal information such as your credit card number, name, address, and phone number, and also where merchandise should be shipped. Next, when you are ready to buy, click on the wallet button and the buy process is fully executed. It is the process how e-wallet to be worked. Next is a smart card. A smart card is a pocket size card that embedded integrated circuit which can process data. Here you can see an embedded integrated circuit which can process data. It implies that it can receive input which is processed and delivered as an output. So here is the method how smart card work or smart card processing. Number 1, bank deal with customer or customer deal with bank, and after dealing with customer, bank check the smart card of user. After checking the vendor, they send to their vendor verify the smart card of customer and give response back. After checking all the smart card verification or you can say number, vendor again respond back to the bank. So it is the process how smart card work. So number 1, user open account and receive smart card. Number 2, user downloads tokens onto card. Number 3, user inserts card in reader. Number 4, tokens are transferred from user card to vendor. Number 5, good delivery. And number 6, token vendor redeem tokens to be completed. So it is the process how smart card work. Next is the credit card. Here are the different credit card. You all are aware about the credit card. So it is a plastic card having a magnetic number and code on it. It has some fixed amount to spend. Customer had to repay the spent amount after some time. The processing a credit card payment. First, customers start paying or we can say deal with the merchant website. After dealing with merchant website, some Visa card to be used, and after using the Visa card, they send response back to the bank. Bank clear the Visa card number with the help of bank network where they deal with merchant website and again respond back to the customer. So it is the method how credit card to be work on e-payment system. Now next is the risk in using credit card. There are the three type of risk in using credit card is operational risk, credit risk and legal risk. So next is the payment card. It is an electronic card payment that continues to have meaningful impact on the world. The most of consumers use credit card to pay for online purchase and the credit transaction value grew up an annual growth rate of 10.8 in 2010 as compared to the 8.4% growth in 2009. So more than 85% of worldwide consumer internet purchased are paid for, or you can say with the help of credit card. Here are the some different payment card are credit card, debit cards, web card and charge cards. Now next is the electronic fund transfer, which is known as EFT. EFT is used for transferring money from one bank account directly to another without any paper money changing hand. They can be direct debit payment or electronic bill payment in online banking. Here are the some electronic check, you can say e-check. It is an electronic version of paper check. They fast check processing and very low transaction. Some digital signals can be seen. Here is the some e-check. In the e-check, they verify their check number. Here is your account, here is your routing number. So it deals with our e-check. Now, electronic cash system. The system which is developed and based on an electronic payment protocol which supports payment transactions. Basic attributes are acceptability, guaranteed payment, no transactions, charges, and anonymity. So, PayPal is still growing rapidly with 78 million active account. You can say 200 million total worldwide. So, PayPal, my check free, Bitcoin are the electronic cash systems. Now next is the SET, that is secure electronic transaction, or you can say SET protocol, which is jointly designed by Mastercard and Visa with banking of Microsoft, Netscape, IBM, GTE, SAIC and others. They are designed to provide security for card payment as they travel on the internet. They follow some specifications like uses public key cryptographic and digital signatures or digital certificates for valid both customer and merchant. Also they provide privacy, data integrity, user and merchant authentications for customer, or you can say consumer known repudiations. Here is the SET protocol. Here you can understand, here is the card holder which interact with merchants, and with the help of merchants they can clarify the certificate authorities. If they can clear the certificate authority, they deal with the payment mode, payment network which issue the number to with the help of certified authority and send back to the acquirees. And here merchant also deal with the payment gateway. So it is the process how SET protocol works. The security requirement of EPS are the authentications, integrity, non-repudiation, privacy and safety are the security requirements of our electronic payment systems. So what is payment gateways? The payment gateway is an e-commerce application service providers that authorize payment for e-business and online shopping. They protect credit card details, encrypting sensitive information such as card number to ensure that information passes securely between the customer and the merchant. Also deals with between merchant and the payment processes. So how it works? You can understand that user place order, order sent back to the merchant web server. After taking the request to WebGate, they send to the payment gateway. The payment gateway provide some configuration to bank, and bank send their account number to the merchant. After after clearing the account number from merchant, bank respond back to the payment gateway. The payment gateway responds back to the server response, and then back to the user place orders. So it is the process how it work. Next is the latest trends. So growing smartphone sales and increasing adoption of online card payment, some hybrid payment combining online and mobile methods are expected to merge. The Mastercard already introduced such as solution earlier year, while Visa entered a partnership with Samsung to encourage development of mobile. So multi-channel gateway become retail payment hubs. Some social networking payment is deals with the consumers are buying a growing number of virtual goods used in online social network games. So nonetheless, this is a rapidly growing area with US consumers spending more than $2.3 million on virtual goods last year. So acquiring or investing in technology that enhance projects to make card transactions more secure, faster, and easy to process. So it verified Visa and Smartcard are the some of the new security methods which are introduced in it. The future is mobile. Here we can understand with the help of mobile we can follow the steps to buy anything. So it is estimated that there are over 326 million cell phones, that vast majority are smartphones, and over 60 million tablets were sold in the last 2 years alone. So another important aspect of m-commerce are quickly response, that is QR code, which encourage consumers to scan barcodes with their cameras, and they can directly deal with the purchasing materials. So next is the near field communication, NFC. It is the latest payment method introduced to the world. It is not based on cash in the wallet, but storing card information on the phone to be used in mobile wallet, or to use NFC, that is near field communication. Now students, it is the before going to conclusion, we will firstly cover what we have done in our slides. So here let's take a review about what we have covered in our slide. Now students, our topic was e-payment system, that I have already learned that it is a system which helps the consumer or users to make online payment for the shopping. So in e-payment system we have covered some traditional payment and electronic payment, and after doing we have complete some example related to our EPSR, online reservation, online bill payment, online order placing, and online ticket booking. Here are the two storage methods that are online, which is done by e-payment method systems, and offline, which is based on the some cash or card holders. Next, we have covered in our slide are the different type of our e-payments are payment by cash, payment by card, cash, wallets, e-check. Some EFTs are used for e-payments, and some macro payment systems are used. Next slide we have covered some type of EPS like smart card, credit card, some e-cash and e-wallets we have covered inside the type of EPS. In next slide we have covered what is e-cash. So we all are aware about the e-cash system, which are basically used to buying something without any hard cash. So it is easy to understand that it allows a person to pay for goods or services by transmitting a number from one computer to another. Here we have done some e-cash security like cryptographic and their serial number, which allow you to trace during the payment or money laundering. Here are the way by which we have covered our e-cash processing. These are the method by which e-cash to be done. In next slide we have covered e-wallets. E-wallets are the scheme that operates like a carrier of e-cash and information. So its main basic is to trust and to pay with the help of electronic payment system. And here are the procedures which are used in e-wallets. Next is the smart card. Smart card is just an little pocket size card which is based on the embedded integrated circuit we have covered in this slide. And next we have covered how smart card processing to be done. We have mentioned here with diagrams and also steps to be mentioned, which is easy to understand for you students. Next slide we have covered some credit card. Credit card are the same things, are the plastic cards having magnetic numbers and code on it. So customer has to repay after some amount after some time, and these are the some different credit cards. Next, how credit card work we have explained with the diagram also. Some risk, three type of risk: operational, credit and legal risk are the risk related to our credit cards. Next, how payment card, different payment card we have covered like credit card, debit card, web card, charge card we have covered in the payment cards. Next slide we have covered EFT, that is electronic fund transfer, which are basically used to transfer money from one bank account directly to without any paper money charging hands. So it is electronic fund transfer, that is EFT. Next we have covered e-check, how e-check to be clarified, to be certified or to be verified with the help of some electronic signatures. And next we have covered electronic cash systems, some cash which is based on some attributes like you can say no transaction charges, acceptability, guaranteeing payments are the some basic attributes of our electronic cash systems. Some sets protocols we will use here, which is very helpful for providing the security to our credit cards or some different cards, and they helpful in the e-payment system. Here are the some protocol how it work we have already covered in our slide. In next slide there are the different security requirement of EPS like authentication, integration, known repudiations, privacy and safety are the some requirement on electronic payment system which provides a security to the customer and dealing with the merchants. So they provide security to both customer and the merchants. So in this slide we have also covered the payment gateways, which are basically used for the application to service provider that authorized payment for e-businesses and their online shoppings, which they are basically used to protect credit card and related to their detailed about like credit card number, some credit card insurance, ensure the information passes through customer to the merchant. So they give you an insurance about the information related to your card to both customer and the merchants. So how it work we have covered in this slide. Now latest trend we have used with the help of some smartphones, which are basically used for the best source of e-payment system. And next, some social payment system we have covered to buying some goods and services, that are the social network payments. In next slide we have also covered how Visa and Smart Card verify the security methods of your secure social network payments. Now next is the future is our mobile. So with the help of mobile, how you can deal with our e-payment systems. And next is the we have covered in our slide is near field communication, means you are no need to carry any cash or wallet. You only your phone is helpful to carry the information related to our card. So it is near field communication. Now students, we have covered the all aspects of e-payment system. Now last is the conclusion. Expand market beyond traditional geographical market. Override traditional marketing system into digital marketing system. Made human life convenient, as a person can pay his payment online while he is taking rest. So it is all about our electronic payment system. Some methods we have covered in our slide. So students, thank you very much for your kind attentions.